So, Mike, for you, I mean, what does it mean to you just be named preseason player of the year?
It means a lot, man. A lot of hard work went into all this, and finally being recognized, man. It means a lot to me.
When you think about your season last year, you had a couple of injuries, probably didn't play at the level you wanted to all year. Are you looking forward to being healthy heading into the season, and how are you doing maybe some more injury prevention stuff?
Most definitely, I'm definitely looking forward to having a full year where I'm healthy. Even last year playing hurt, I still played good. So being healthy this year, I feel like it's really going to make a big difference for me and the team.
Emanuel, for you guys coming to the season, highest ranking ever for the program. I guess how are y'all dealing with the expectations that come with it?
It's very humbling because once we're preseason ranked 14, but then again there's 13 teams ahead of us, so it just shows us how much work that needs to be done to become number one.
Coach Dixon talked a lot on stage today about how he's entered every year with high expectations, and now it seems like maybe the national media is matching the expectations that are internal. Do you feel that way?
Yeah, I think we're finally being recognized for the talent we have here. I think the whole world is on notice that TCU is not a team to be messed with and that we can compete with anyone in the country.
And as far as Coach Dixon's expectations go, have those driven you guys these past few seasons? Yeah. How so?
Just as last year, we kind of I ain't gonna say not met, we didn't meet his expectations, but we didn't know what to expect. It was all new transfers, so I feel like this year we all know what to expect.
You guys it seems like y'all bring back almost everybody from last year's team. What do you think, either y'all can answer this question, what do you think the strengths of this year's team is going to be?
I feel the biggest strength I feel like for our team is probably going to be our chemistry. We got the whole team coming back basically, so I feel like a lot of teams don't start out the season with the type of chemistry we have, so I feel like that's going to be our biggest advantage.
We've got two guys that are new to the program too, Rondell Walker from Oklahoma State and PJ Haggerty, freshman. How have they started to fit in as well?
They've been good, man. They came right in, and they fit in. Like they was here last year. Rondell obviously has been in the Big 12 for 2 years, so he knows what to expect. He knows how hard it is. And PJ, he's been good. Obviously he's a freshman. He still got stuff to learn, but we're teaching him, and he's learning.
I was just talking to a coach. Said he's only been asked about 100,000 times about the end of the Arizona game. How often have you guys heard about that?
Man,
nonstop.
Every interview.
We go to class. Our friends are asking us. The students are asking us nonstop. It's always something.
Every time I see somebody, they say you was fouled, Mike. Appreciate it.
So were you fouled?
Leave that up to everybody else. I know what I feel, but and they ain't call it, so we're gonna leave it at that.
Have you guys used that for motivation? I mean, going into this season?
Yeah, for sure.
What pressure do you guys feel going into this year? I mean, not a lot was expected of you last year. You go to the tournament, you win a game. TCU's history is not where they've been a consistent winning team, and you've got expectations now attached to it. How are you guys handling that? Have you talked about it? Have you embraced it, or are you trying to just put it in the rearview mirror?
I think we're embracing it all. At the end of the day, we know how hard we work in practice. We know how hard we work off the court. Regardless if it's in the weight room or anywhere, we know what the work we put in is the reward that's going to come out. And I think we compete at such a high level in practice that we know what we're capable of doing. So I feel like when we play someone else, there's no pressure at all.
Damion, you came over from Memphis, my hometown. Shout out to you. But I guess what was that transition like your first year in the Big 12?
It was different. My parents. It's basically home for me. So seeing my parents every day and then coming here, basically like I'm on my own now. So it was kind of different. I got homesick a couple times, but these guys just picked me up and just told me just to stick with it.
From on the court, I guess how much tougher was like the Big 12 compared to some of the
It was completely different. Every game was like us playing Houston. In the AAC, it's a lot of older guys. So here in the Big 12 is I'm not gonna say older guys, but some of them older, and I just feel like it was harder.
Guys, when you think about the just top to bottom Big 12 being arguably the best conference in the country, Does that help you stay motivated every single week, every single game, just because you know you're facing the best competition every week?
Yeah. When you say one of the best conference, I think this is the best conference. You look at the past 2 years, Baylor won, Kansas won, and I think, why not TCU? I think it's our turn. We know what we can do, and I think it's our turn.
What have you guys seen from Micah this offseason? How's he kind of grown as a player?
Y'all want me to go? Michael P, that's my dog. I feel like coming from last year to this year, it was a big, major improvement. We all know we can do on the defensive end. I feel like this year he stepped up his offensive game a lot. He's in the gym every day, so I feel like he stepped up big.
One of the things that challenged you guys last year was perimeter shooting. Not the best year from you guys in that area. What have you guys done to improve in that regard coming into the season?
A lot of shooting, a whole bunch of shooting. All of us have to get better shooting. Not just us three, but everybody on the team. Bringing in Rondell is going to help. I ain't gonna say how many shots he be making in practice, but so bringing him is gonna help. But it's also on us. We all didn't shoot from three where we wanted to last year, so we just got to get better. And if we improve, everyone else is gonna improve too.
I feel like if you take that next step with your perimeter shooting, that'll open other things up on offense for you.
Most definitely, it'll definitely open up the paint a lot more for me and DB to drive, kick. So it balances everything out.
You guys were one of the best rebounding teams in the country last year. Is that a point of pride for you, and are you expecting the same results this year?
Yeah, I think adding on to our rebounding, like you said, the perimeter shooting, I think that can only help us. Rebounding, we're going to stay true to our identity. We were the best offensive rebounding team, but adding on to what we already do, I think it's going to be scary.
All right, last question. Who's the bigger musical guest on campus this week, Kesha or Ludacris?
Kesha, it was packed for Kesha.
It was packed. It was packed for Kesha.
Friday.
We gotta see what Ludacris
on Saturday.
All right, I'll follow up on Saturday.
Bet.